So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Has the downfield working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot. Instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. On play action now. McCarthy buying some time right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. They pitch it out to him here. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice all those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That starts that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Play action now. Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Daniels from the pistol. Taylor brings it in. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Commanders will have a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Commanders pick it up. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. This one intended for the running back.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Come on, ready.
2nd down give to Krusty Merritt. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this, slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion. It nets them a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
1st down, Vikings.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Running in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Now, 1st down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. McCarthy looking to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get up.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go for a Washington first down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
48-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They motion the tight end over.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to Landover right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Now McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go!
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That's a beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Space on the right, he's got room. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. Cuts it to the right sideline. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Has it in close. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot here. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. McCarthy on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go!
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And this one is launched downfield. It's complete inside the 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders pushing for a bigger lead before halftime.
Here we go. Ready?
Krosky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off Trey Amos.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Caught, nice gain left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Back slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record, got 25 straight completions to win a game. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Gets him on the end route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Ncaa now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
A 39-yard attempt.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. Now it's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Back in his 48-yard line.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go now.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Go.
Daniels back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go inside game to Koski Merritt. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Koski Merritt on his own read. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Commanders will have a 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut. And
that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 56, Vikings 21. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota in formation. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. He's downfield working the left. And he takes it down to the 33. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Ball at the 33 for first down. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. And they pick him off again. Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Daniels on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
70 Rangers.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Daniels setting up the play action. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 63. Vikings.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Toss now to the short side. And he doesn't get close to breaking even on this play, Brock. Out of bounds, well behind the line. Second and long coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Kane Madrano makes the play. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception. interception of the season.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all three phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the...
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Got it. Ready?
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Set.
McCarthy looking to throw. Gets his running back. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Vikings take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 70, Vikings 28. Cade York.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Get it. Let go.
Daniels throwing on third. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Throw is caught. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Daniels from the pistol. Gets everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking, 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders throwing 6 more on the blowout. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. As you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks, Hawks.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings cut into the lead by another point.
Commanders 77, Vikings 35.
Now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready, ready.
Krusty Merritt straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Give it to Krusty Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Running once again with Krusty Merritt. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Shot. 60 by 6.
Now Daniel is on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy buying some time left. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Tight end going in motion here. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Throwing again now. McCarthy. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers we talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive. And go, they faked it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They'll really pull it out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2.
The distance normally dissuades anyone from trying to fake. He laughed in the face of danger, though, with that call. And fortunately, his guys delivered.
Cade York.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen.